Howdy all, I got myself a action camera, an SJ1000. It is a great alternative to the GoPro. It's got some great features and it's a really good little camera. I'm just going to show you how to use it and how to set up a few little things on it. So let's get started. Alright, so let's have a look at a few little features on this fella. Now we've got a few buttons on here. We've got OK for OK, M for mode, so you can change it from video camera to snapshot camera. Menu to pick up the menu, obviously. Power for power. And we've got up and down, will move you through the menus. So I'm going to turn him on and we'll have a look at a few things. I'm just going to show you how to set up time, date and resolution and things like that. So first up, you can see in the top corner there, we're on video camera mode. So if you press menu in the video camera mode, you'll get video camera menu. And you can scroll through using your arrows. We'll go to the resolution first off. Press OK to select that, and then you can see different resolutions. So if you want full high def, 1920 by 1080 is true full high definition. So that's what you want. Press menu again to go back a step. Oh, actually, no, my apologies. If you press menu and select something, and go OK. If you press OK again, it'll take you backwards. My apologies. Cyclic record is how long do you want to record in cycles. The reason it does this is so you don't use up your whole card in one shot. So full high definition takes up a lot of space. So if you record something for an hour, so you can have an hour and 20 minutes on this thing, then you're going to have a really big file to transfer over to your computer. So if you record it in small pieces, like 3, 5 or 10 minutes, they will seamlessly sew themselves together. If you're doing little pieces, then it'll be much easier to transfer it to your computer. If something, your computer falls asleep halfway through, at least you don't lose everything. You only lose some of it, and you can start at a later point. So that's the reason they do that. So you select that little fella. You go HDR, which I can't remember what that stands for, but it's basically it gives it like a filter. I don't choose that because I don't really like it, but you can have a go. Exposure, we all know what that is. Motion detection, so you can turn on motion detection. I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to give it a shot, which is really cool. So if something goes in front of it, it's going to turn on and record things. Recording, I think that basically means, I think that's sound. I couldn't figure it out. I'm pretty sure the little music thing means, do you want audio to record? So turn it on, yeah, sure, why not? I want things to be heard. Date stamp, yes, I do want a date stamp. So you can turn that on or off. You want a date and time stamp. And then we get out of there. So we press the little mode button here, and we'll change to our still shot camera. You can see in the top corner there we're a still shot camera now. If you press menu, and we can see the menu for the camera. So we've got capture mode. So how do you want to capture? You want single, you want a timer. If you go resolution, you make it high res, 12 megapixels. This caught me out. When I first got this, it was at 3 megapixels, and I was wondering why my snapshots looked so crap. So I went in here and discovered this and changed it to 12 megapixel. Well, I thought I did, and then it still looked crap, and then later on I figured out, okay, I didn't change it to 12 megapixel, I'm an idiot. So now it is on 12 megapixel, and the photos look spectacularly good on this little camera. It's really cool. What do we got here? Sequence on our sequences. So that's if you want a sequence of photos, so one straight after the other. So bang, 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 bang. You want 1, 2, 3, 4 photos in a row. I can't remember how many it takes in a row. I'm sorry. The quality of the photo. So do you want it high, low, whatever you want? I've got it fine, so it's high quality. And sharpness, white balance, color, ISO, all that sort of stuff. So if my photography knowledge does me any good, I think ISO means to capture things moving fast. So if your dog's running around, higher ISO means you get, it'll stop the dog mid-air and there'll be less blur, that sort of thing. Okay, we'll get out of that one. So menu to get backwards. If you press mode again, boop, then we go to the photo. You can check out your photos and scroll through them to see your photos. I've taken some random snapshots because I was mucking around with it, so they're not really photos of anything. But that's okay. So we'll get out of there, press mode again. I'm going to go back to the video camera. Now, one thing I got trapped on, I found it by accident and then completely forgot how on earth I found it, and it took me forever to find it again, which is to set up your date and time down the bottom there. You see that? So yeah, so I'll show you how to do that. the menu button there. If you can see that in the light, there we go. Menu, so you press it once and press it twice. Alright, I'm going to show you again just to show you what happens on the screen. So if you press it once and then twice, it'll flick over to that next menu there, the settings menu. Then you can go date and time, and okay, and then you can set it up however you like. You can even change the way that it displays. So if you're an Aussie like me, you want day, month and year. If you're an American, then you want month, day and year. So you can change it around. So that's really cool. You can have it backwards altogether. I don't know who does that. Anyway, so go okay to that, and we'll have to press menu to go backwards on that one because for some reason it won't let you out. And we'll do it again. So menu, and then down. And then you can set up a few other settings on there. So how long you want to auto power off, what sound do you want the beep to be, what language do you want it to be in. I have no idea what gravity sensing is. I found it and I scratched my head. I got no clue what it means. Gravity sensing. And it looks like there's a car with little waves coming out of the side, so I've got no clue. Screensavers, car DV, I assume that would be for when you're driving the car. I'm not sure exactly how that would work. I'm going to test out that one at some point and see what it does. Frequency is just your refresh rate, so 50 or 60 Hertz. That would be for the video camera side of things. Whether you want to format the card, no I don't. Default settings, so set it all back to default again, and what version firmware you got. So that is it. Get out of there. So that's everything on the camera, and it's quite a good camera. I've had it for maybe a day. It has loads of stuff in it. There's a link in my description that goes to a video of a good friend of mine who did the unboxing of this camera, and he'll show all the bits and pieces that it has. And it's got loads of parts. Another friend of mine, a different friend, he has GoPro, and he had to buy all these little bits, and this just came with it all. So I had tons of parts, less than $100. Sorry, yeah, less than $100, under $100. We got this for $86, and yeah, and it's sturdy. It's got nice weight in it. It's got loads of little bits and pieces. It's got tons of instructions to show you what they do. It's a great camera. It's really good. I'll put the specs in the description as well. So yeah, enjoy. Thanks for watching.